Of course, we are getting ready for a day in the 80s, but also a chance for more rain and some severe weather moving into the area. Speaking of severe weather, heavy rain and high winds and even hail hit Greeley hard last night.
A lot of hail. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon joins us live from the area up in Greeley. Courtney, they got so much rain over there, they opened up a temporary shelter.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Jordan and Corey. That temporary shelter is open for people at the Family Fun Complex here in Greeley if people need somewhere to go because of the flooding. But as you can see around me and behind me, downtown is a big mess. Thankfully, most of it just looks like fallen leaves and down small twigs, not any big branches that we've seen. But I do want to show you what this hail looks like. This white stuff isn't actually snow, it's hail. And I'm going to get a little handful of it here and so you can see just how big this hail was here and just how much of it came down here in Greeley. We're hearing from the Weld County Sheriff that most of the damage from this storm happened here in Greeley, though the National Weather Service yesterday was reporting golf ball size hail in Johnstown. We also have video of what this all looked like when it was happening yesterday. The video that you're seeing right now is from Sam Parker on Twitter. This area is from 11th near 25th, right by the Taco John's over there. You can just see the roads are flooded with hail. And full of water. We haven't seen a lot of water yet this morning around Greeley. It seems like a lot of the flooding, the standing water has subsided in this area. Though if you guys are looking at us right now, you can kind of see how all of this became such a problem yesterday when all these leaves, all the freshly bloomed leaves from the springtime are falling down on the ground and covering up. This is where the drain is. So you can just see how yesterday would have been quite the mess here with all the water, but thankfully now it is subsided. Again, if you guys do need that shelter, it is at the Family Fun Plex at 1501 65th Avenue in Greeley. Live in Greeley, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
And thank you, Courtney. Yeah, as Greeley got it yesterday in Weld County, could be somebody else's turn today because from Denver all the way to the border area, we have a chance for severe weather once again, marginal to slight. So we could see those storms with that hail once again, maybe some heavy flooding rains, gusting winds once again. We do have 40s and 50s right now over the eastern plains, 30s higher up, and 60s out to the west. Grand Junction is at 62 degrees right now. So in Denver, increasing clouds, sunny start, then clouds this afternoon, 1 or 2 storms. Could be severe. Denver again included. 82 degrees is where we'll go for a high. Then tomorrow front comes through, so a bit cooler, 77 degrees, which is also the normal high for this time of year. Chance for showers and storms. They continue on Friday with a high of 79 and Saturday with a high of 84. Then we dry things out and we get even warmer. Partly sunny skies on Sunday and Monday with highs in the upper 80s.
Ed, thank you. Right now, a live look at your drive at 6:02 this morning, where we're overall still moving really nicely. That's the story right now on our roads. I-70 and Steel Street, light volume still. Out here at I-25 and Park Avenue, same thing, no congestion at I-70 in Harlan, and then C-470 in Alameda moving along nicely. As far as what we can see on our map, still mostly green out here, which is great to see. Northbound 225 headed into Aurora toward I-70, changing in color a bit there. We're also dealing with some delays on that westbound side of 270, a little bit on that eastbound side of 270. As we zoom in here, travel into Commerce City still in great shape on westbound 76. No significant delays heading in from E470. Westbound side of 270, though, we're up to an 8-minute commute time and the red light. So that is definitely beginning to slow. And then we're up to about 5 to 6 minute backup on westbound I-70 for your drive between E470 and 76.
All right, Erica, thank you. New overnight, Thornton police are investigating a crash on northbound I-25 and 136th Avenue. This is right next to the Denver Premium Outlets. Officials say 4 cars were involved. 1 man died at the scene. 4 others were taken to a local hospital.
Boulder police say they were the ones to stop the hit-and-run driver who nearly sped onto the Boulder race course on Monday morning. Police say the suspect was wearing a ski mask and acting strangely. Bike officers stopped him, but then he drove off. He was in the Whole Foods parking lot on Pearl Street when video from a bike officer shows the driver sideswipe another car and nearly hit a woman. Police say he was heading toward blocked roads when they stopped the car and arrested him. The driver is now facing multiple charges. They say that they also want to talk to the 2 possible victims. If you know them, you're asked to call Boulder Police.
New this morning, Wheat Ridge police want you to slow down. They have tracked thousands of drivers speeding through different parts of the city.
9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez is live near Wheat Ridge High School. Brianna, that's one of the problem spots.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the police department is able to see how many people travel through this area right near the high school, and also people who are speeding. That's thanks to a black box. Those black boxes are placed at these intersections where it's a lot of vehicles are passing through, and then they're able to collect all that data. And then of course, one of these problem spots that they're telling me is 32nd and Holland, that is right near Wheat Ridge High School. So when the black box was placed here at this intersection during that week, the box monitored more than 41,000 drivers. One of those drivers was going 68 miles per hour in an area where the speed limit is 30 miles per hour. Now, because of all of these drivers speeding around the city, the police department says their crash and traffic team will be giving extra attention to several areas. But if that doesn't help slow down drivers, the police department will bring in reinforcements.
We're seeing a problem here, and maybe writing a bunch of tickets isn't going to curtail that behavior. Do we need to have a conversation about narrowing a street or putting in some sort of a roundabout or speed bumps or things like that? That's really more the public works side of things.
So the Wheat Ridge Police Department is asking now for your help. They say if you're seeing a trouble spot, a neighborhood or near your workplace, they're asking you to contact them through social media. That way they can place one of these boxes at these busy intersections. For now, I'm live in Wheat Ridge. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
Yeah, give yourself plenty of time to get to where you need to go. No reason to speed, especially near a school where we know that kids would be walking most of the year. All right, Brianna, thank you.
Today, Scotty Scheffler's case will return to a court in Louisville, Kentucky. It is not clear exactly why the attorney's office has called the hearing. The world's #1 golfer is facing charges including felony assault on a police officer. The charges stem from an incident earlier this month. Scheffler was trying to enter a golf club for the second round of the PGA Championship when police say he ignored signals from officers directing traffic and hit one of them. Scheffler denies the allegations and will not be at today's hearing. His attorney says he is not willing to take a plea deal. Instead, he's pushing to have the charges drop altogether.
Also today, the jury will start to deliberate in Donald Trump's hush money trial. Closing arguments finished around 8 o'clock last night. Prosecutors told jurors that they should believe their key witness, Michael Cohen, while the defense argues that Cohen is a liar. If the jury cannot come to a unanimous decision, the case will end with a hung jury. Prosecutors could choose to retry the case if the jury doesn't come to a decision. It is now 6:07 and new this morning, MLB is rewriting history today. Major League Baseball will officially incorporate Negro League statistics into historical records. That decision added 3,400 players into MLB history. The changes are expected to be announced sometime this morning.